We are sandwiched between Fort Worth and Dallas, Texas, in Arlington at the luxurious AT&T Stadium. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the San Francisco 49ers and the Dallas. The season, still plenty to play for here as we're underway in Week 15. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ready up. Blue draw, Porter.
Watch the run, watch the run.
Ready.
On first down, Britt. And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away and it's second down. So after the incompletion, second and 10 from the 22.
Back to you. I'm going back to you.
Get it.
They run with Morris. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, and that led to a really nice gain.
So from the 36 now, first and 10. Now it's Morris. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. He's at the 30. Touchdown, Cowboys. A great play there with touchdown number 12 on the year as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. The extra point up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll... Bring this one out to the 27. first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
On 2nd down and 4, Jackson toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to George Kittle, his tight end, and it's 3rd down. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
Here's Jackson to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. DeMarcus Lawrence, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line.
Let's go.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And coming up on their 2nd drive of the game, had the touchdown last time out. Now they have the football back. Chance to really seize early momentum.
Feels to me like they had a really excellent week of practice. It all came together, but I'll bet you it got galvanized in the locker room in pregame. Somehow I think the head coach, his oratorical skills were on point.
On 1st down, Morris. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
A 1-yard gain can look like a disaster, but it all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time.
25, check 25, check 25, check 13, check 13. Pilot, 64, weak. 52. 5.
On 2nd down now, it's Morris. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
They run on 1st down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's 2nd down now. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
The 50-yard line.
Here we go. 15, Lonnie. 15, Lonnie.
All day, defense, all day.
Let's go.
On 2nd down, it's Morris. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage.
He wasn't ready.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
An extra DB for the 49ers now on 3rd.
3 down, 3 down. Mike 38, Mike 38. Man out, man out, man out, man out.
Back go.
Mike 38, Mike 38. Not today, you are. Not today.
Out, out. Gone, gone. Look at me. Go. Let go.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he'll have his man. That's Cooper. 17 yards on the play there, and the Cowboys have a 1st down.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
Here we go, here we go.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
54. Turn one.
Check 37. Check 37.
Greystone travel.
Now a give, right side. It's Morris. And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 31-yard line.
Ready? 8, read.
Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Here we go.
Be driven.
To throw on 2nd down. Britt. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 20. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
I don't think you got it, sir. Alert 3. Back.
After the interception, here's Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice hit, boy.
Coverage by Keanu Neal.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Your track. Mike 9. Watch the app.
Here's Jackson. Going to throw again. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The safety, Keanu Neal, there to knock that one free.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know, there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
The threat of a 2nd straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Able to haul it in is Kittle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll go as a 1st down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16.
1st down.
They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. There's no denying they want to get him involved. That's already the 5th time that they've looked his way in this 1st quarter.
So that tells me defensively that they want to insist on going in that direction. Make sure you get your best people in the area to try and take that away.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. 2nd down, a little more productive than 1st. 7 yards on the gain. It gets him to 3rd and 3 now.
Well, this play sequence was really kind of called in reverse. Incomplete pass on 1st and 10. Nice run on 2nd and 10 when probably everyone was expecting them to throw the football. Now, if you're the defense, what are they going to do on 3rd down? You're a little off balance.
Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. Open man is Pettis. It's complete. It's the first time that they've looked his way tonight, and he comes up with a 1st down on the play.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short. Blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a 1st down.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Elliott. gets this inside the 35-yard line. First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards. Blocking at the point of attack there was very strong. He had a couple of running lanes.
And I never want to overlook the offensive line, but that's what they get paid to do. How about the quarterback? Everyone thinks all he's going to do is throw the football. His movement and deception can help a running game as well.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Jackson. He'll let this go for the end zone. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line. Of course, they had the option, and they choose to not take the penalty.
They like the results of the play that they just ran, and they elect to let them stand.
Throwing on 1st down. Britt. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
And that one was knocked away, and I think the defenders are going to be a little upset with themselves. They made the play on the football, but that one felt like a forced pass by the quarterback. Thought he had someone open. He really wasn't. Maybe an example of having too much confidence in his receiver that no matter what, I'm going to throw it to him. And that was a play made by the defense, and it could have been a bigger one.
Here's Morris. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. That was off kilter. Offense up front, everyone was just kind of out of sync.
Well, from my perspective, that certainly looked like the defense just destroyed that play, absolutely just took it over.
All right, so I'm going to revamp what I said. The defense was in sync. How about that?
Oh, I like that one.
Double. Ain't no such thing as a loss. We taking wins home. Hey, Charlie. Go. Snap.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Britt. And he is going to wind up losing yardage here, as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Here's Cameron Johnston now, as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this one goes sailing out of bounds. Where did it cross? Well, they're going to say on this side of midfield.
Ready. 54 Mike. Heavy on the end. Check. Lucky.
A first down carry by Elliott. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
But they certainly got dented with that first down run. So now they've got to be back on their heels a little bit as a defense.
At the Cowboys' 42-yard line.
Here we go. 6 yards. 54. Right, 54. Hey, let's get in that hole. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54.
Get that quarterback here.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Jackson. Complete. Smith has it. Touchdown, 49ers. Traquan Smith with touchdown number 8 on the year, as they are now on the board here in the first half.
This is similar to baseball, where you walk the leadoff hitter and you don't expect him to come around and score. Almost impossible. Anytime a defense has to defend a short field, you usually end up seeing the result we saw, giving up points.
Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
Let's go now.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Rock it. Shoot.
On second down now, it's Morris. They get 9 yards back on the run there, and they're left with a much more makeable 3rd and 2.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
Set. 90 Wolf.
Come to my work. We want it. Come to my work. Say.
X3. 218. Chopper. 5.
On 3rd down, Morris. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. Past the 20. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A great effort there with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now.
Check 26.
They start on the ground with Elliott. Elliott a first down and more. He's at the 50, the 30, 20, 10, touchdown, 49ers. Ezekiel Elliott, 82 yards, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. And with that carry, he's already over 100 yards here in the first half.
And, partner, you know exactly what he's saying to his teammates right now, right? Especially to the play caller.
Give me the ball.
Again, and again,
again.
and again. It's not that heavy, sir. I'll take it.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Let's go.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
2nd and 8 at the 24-yard line.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Hey, Sam on.
Check. Let's go.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Yeldon. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets them into a 3rd and 1 situation.
That's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And, you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant.
On third down, it's Morris. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll be fourth down. Here's Cameron Johnston now as he'll kick it away for the second time. Oh, it's a wobbler here. And this one will be touchdown inside the 40-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Jackson. There goes a deep ball. End zone. And this is caught by Smith. Touchdown 49ers. Traquan Smith. His second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. As his guys are able to regain the lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is now 21-14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll be stopped just shy of the 25 with a penalty marker down. Here's the call. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Looking to throw. Britt looking deep in the direction of Cooper. This is caught inside the 15. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Amari Cooper, his 6th touchdown of the season, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point right down the middle. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21-all the score as the kick's away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just...
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Traquan Smith on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns as his guys have now moved out in front. Point after, right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. Maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Ready?
Off the play fake. Britt. So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
Here we go. 10-2 stop. Hey, Alpha. Get it.
Off play action. Britt. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 49. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
At the 50-yard line.
Here we go. Hey, hold on. Time to go night. Watch the safety creep. Let's go. Come on.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. That'll be taken in there by Miles Boykin. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers.
First down.
Two minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Let's go.
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 18 yards, first down Niners. A tough run by Ezekiel Elliott, the 4th overall pick in the 2016 draft.
If you watch tape of him in college, you saw plenty of those runs because I know the highlights showed him in the open field breaking away from people, but that's how he wore down defenses, those exact type of runs.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. On second down, Elliott. And they'll get him down right around the 16. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
On the double. Mike 54. Watch the curl. Mike 5-4.
Jackson now. And this is going to be incomplete.
Jackson on the keeper. Incomplete on the throwaway. It's now 4th down.
The 49ers are going to turn over to the special teams crew. The field goal unit is out there now. A 33-yarder from the left hash. And his kick is indeed good. And that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10. So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
This is Morris. He's got the first down and more past midfield. Give him 18 on that one, and it's a Dallas first down. He continues to be effective running the football, a big reason that they have the lead.
And I love one of the quotes that I read about him where he said of himself, I love it when a team just hops on my back and I just carry them along.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. They'll try the right side here with Yeldon. And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. You know what the converse is, though? You've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
Now it's the backup Winston. Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. At a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
His guys take over first and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Let's go now. Go to base. Cross.
Hey, we got to seal. We got to seal. We got to seal.
Oh, here we go. Oh, Jim. That's right. Jim.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Flushed out right, and that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
Thrown away and incomplete. Brings up second and 10.
So now second and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Watch the screen.
Jackson now to throw again. Able to get away.
That's why you keep the legs churning.
This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. Second and 9 now from the 21.
Here we go, D. Here I come again. Where's 52? Watch 52. 52.
Throwing is Jackson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Incomplete. Greedy Williams on the coverage.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Jackson from the shotgun. Complete to the running back, Matt Breida. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position out the backfield widen because he heads towards the flat first. Oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and this is what we saw there. A nice pickup for a first down.
This is Breida. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. A loss of 2 there. Second down. This offense has had a lot to like in this game. I don't know that last play, though, is going to make the highlight reel.
It's not going to make the highlight reel, but it will be the focus of the film session that the team has to sit through. I've sat through those before. Never any fun. You're always excited about your good plays, and they actually fast forward through those. All right, that was good. All right, great. They get to the bad ones and really illuminate them. Not cool.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 18 yards, first down Niners.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. Patsy, Patsy.
They run with Breida. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down. On second down, it's Elliott. And, he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. And now Jackson will look to throw it. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. And here the pressure from the outside linebacking spot.
And normally when that happens and they're able to get home, that means the other guys on his team helped him out a lot. That they occupied people to allow it to be no less than a one-on-one situation allows him to get home.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Now it's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. It's caught. Smith. He was out there waving his arms. And when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off at the 21. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line. Wow, between last week and this week, that's now 8 interceptions. 5 a week ago, now 3 here.
Well, he is so lucky that one of the defense coordinators I played for, a man named Ken Donahue, is not there right now, because he saw that happen during his coaching career. And he grabbed a quarterback in the midst of a streak like this and said, tell you what, son, why don't you throw it to the defensive guys and let's see if our receivers can intercept it.
Well, he's got to figure something out because the current formula is not working. Give him 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Ready? White 25. 54 Mike. All day, baby. All day, baby. All day. Let's go.
A first down carry now for Yeldon. And he is going to lose yardage here. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down. On second and 12, Winston. Forced out to his left. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. For a big guy, Jameis sure can move. Did a nice job there picking up the first down with his legs.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Ready? You ready? Man, let's get that ball here. Let's get that ball right here. Let's go.
They go play action. Winston. He's got his big tight end, Fant. That throw good for 4. It's second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up second and 6.
At the 49ers, 21-yard line.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Sets him up nicely. First and goal. It was a pickup of 14. He continues to have a big night here under the lights carrying the football.
And some guys prefer night games. For whatever reason, their bodies react a certain way. They love the spotlight. Maybe that's what it is. The best seats in the house, the ones where he's carrying the football for his offensive teammates. The worst seats, the 11 guys trying to tackle him on defense.
It's second and goal. Back to the 8-yard line now. Throwing, Winston. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. The rookie first-rounder, Jonathan Abram, there to knock it away.
They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3, and not giving up 6.
Six plays got him down here. This is play number 7. Third and goal. Jameis to throw it. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Brandon, some of those windows to throw the football that exist when you're between the 20s, they don't exist when you're this close to the goal line. But as a former DB, I liked it closer to the goal line. Tighter windows made it easier to cover people, actually.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And this is back down to a 7-point game. So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, and the net result, 3 points.
Take your disappointment and put it aside. 9 plays. Yeah, they want to end up in the end zone with a touchdown. I get that. But sometimes...
And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. He's going to be stopped here with a penalty marker on the field. I'm not sure what this is about. So now then the penalty's got him set up with a first and goal. Now a toss play. It's Morris. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Taking it in from 4 yards out as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. So he's in for his 3rd score of the game, and the defense probably saying, man, we don't want to see this guy for a long time.
It's bad enough when anyone scores a touchdown against you, but for one person to get 3, it almost sets him apart from the rest of the game, and no one likes to see any of those players on a pedestal, not from the defensive point of view.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he breaks it all the way out to the 38-yard line. Great return. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And 3 interceptions in this game. I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
I'm coming after you.
To throw again. Jackson. Looking here for Smith downfield. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide, usually going to pick up a holding call.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty.
What we got? Mike 54. Mike 54. I'm on.
Now it's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11.
Partner, was a definite passing down, but he was able to leak out and pick up some good yardage, even though the coverage was excellent. Maybe it's not exactly how they drew it up, but he still got a big chunk of yardage on 2nd down.
On 3rd down, Jackson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
They can't stop us, baby. Every time it's a set. Come on, fellas.
Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away.
Harris Campbell on the return. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
Well, here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Black 25.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Well, we had a number of good games in the afternoon sessions, but this Sunday nighter might top them all. We come up here on 1st and 10. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 46-yard line.
Ready? Blue white. It's just me and you. White. 24's the mic. I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
On 2nd and 9, Winston. Catch made here by Campbell. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A gain there of 21 yards. Jameis now just 3 of 6 throwing, but that last completion gets a first down. Now it's Yeldon running right. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
He was brought down at the 26. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Green, Timothy. Let's go.
On second and a couple, Winston. And the pressure gets there, and Winston goes down. Nick Bosa in there for the sack, and that is now 21 for him on the year. Wow, what a season.
Green, Timothy. Let's go.
Play fake, Winston. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off at the 23. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the fourth quarter, and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
The first down carry by Elliott doesn't amount to much, as he'll get forward for about a couple. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 25-yard line.
Check, watch 54, watch 54. That's right, baby. They don't want it.
From the 25 on second down, Jackson looking to complete it to Pettis, and he's got him. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
5 yards on the play. And it's third down.
The Niners on third down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This time it's 3rd and 3. Here's Jackson. And that's caught by Smith. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
First down.
This quarterback now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10.
Check three.
Out of the shotgun, Breida. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Second down at the 43-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 43-yard line.
Come on, set. Now the hook. Watch the pass.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Jackson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Third and 10.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Jackson. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers. Well, that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks. On
first down, here's Breida. And an alley to run. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards.
A gain of 14. First down, San Francisco.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Once again, they run with Breida on first down. Down to the 30 after a gain of 3. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. On second down, a run with Breida. And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. And this defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down.
Hey, one check. Check Mike 54.
To throw is Jackson. Buying time to his left. He may try and run for this. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 17-yard line. And now a timeout taken here defensively with 2:07 remaining. So they'll also have the stop coming up at the 2-minute warning.
Check. Watch 54. Ready? One twist. Six. Whip. Watch the whip. Check safety.
Now it's Breida. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Trying to get out wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
And it's 3rd down.
Yes, 50, look the outlaw. 54.
Coming this way. Here we go. Check it back.
On 3rd down, Elliott. And they'll get him down short of the first down, right on the 10-yard line. That'll be good for 6, but now it's 4th down. Have to kick this field goal, don't you?
No question about it. Look at the clock. Look at the situation. Kick the field goal.
So that'll back him up 5. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. And his kick here is good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you've got a decision. Are you in field goal range, or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Mike 56. I got it. Mike 56. Mike 56. They can't handle it.
Back to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Nick Bosa in there to make the sack on what will be the final act in this ball game. Well, we saw a close game that kept us on the edge of our seats down to that final whistle. And right before that final whistle, defense with one last exclamation mark there, getting the sack to end it.
I love how you phrased it, because we were waiting to see what would happen. Obviously, we thought something would happen downfield. Instead, it happens in the offensive backfield, and that's your ball game.
So for the Niners, the final 2 weeks are going to tell the story for them as they move to 9-5 with the win. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Dallas, they'll drop to 10-4 on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.